I would say 90% of dropshipping beginners feel like they are stuck in place and not able to move forward in the dropshipping business and have no idea where to turn. And in this video, you're going to see one of my students, Abdiel, who was in my one-on-one mentoring program, talk to me about the two main things that he is going through. And I would say the majority of dropshipping beginners like yourself are facing, which is how to actually structure your day to be most productive and how to effectively get things done towards your dropshipping business while also working a 9-to-5 job. Now, I can already predict what you're thinking because I've heard it before. You will tell me all the reasons why you feel like your situation is special, and you start listing off all the reasons why you are going to fail. And in reality, your situational phenomenon is not a phenomenon. And it's the same thing that everybody struggles with. And you're about to see me literally talk to someone that is going through the exact same situation that you are in, and the advice that I end up giving him, because in my dropshipping program, I literally give my students the step-by-step roadmap and one-on-one guidance, and all they have to do is execute on that. So let's hop into the call. What is new? How was life been treating you?
Overwhelming, to be honest. I got back from well, first, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I failed to meet your deadline. I failed myself. And the reason I did is because I underestimated the fact that I was gonna go on this trip, and not be able to work, because I took my laptop, but I didn't have a single day that I could actually hop on and work on it. And this week that I came back, I've just been overwhelmed with work. My apologies, but that's on me. So,
Yeah.
I haven't been able to finish the store creation. I actually lost the link to the video tutorials that you sent out as a guide. And I'll be honest, man, I just felt like ashamed, so I didn't want to reach out so I could get the links again. But if you could share that so I could continue. And I haven't
Absolutely.
reached out to the video ad director yet.
Okay.
Um,
Well, just to kind of touch over a few things, right? Um, Never feel bad about not getting work completed, because I would much rather, like on Thursday, for example, when I texted you, I'd much rather hear back from you than to hear radio silence, because basically just never feel bad about not getting work done or losing links. Because, for example, if you lose the links, how are you going to get the work done if you
well,
don't
that's
already shoot them in?
you're absolutely correct. But right now, I'm still finishing up a training that I should be done by the end of today for work, not related to this. So I haven't even had time to even fathom the courage to like, yo, what's the link? Because I lost it. On top of the fact that I haven't even started. So you're absolutely correct.
Yeah,
There's
I would
that
just
won't happen.
say, yeah, I would just say going forward, whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, stuck, or anything of that nature, reach out to me, because we can, like, I can help you set up a game plan, right?
Okay.
Even though I'm not exactly tied into what you're doing at work, I can still set up a game plan, because I've been in similar situations. I've dealt with hundreds of people at this point, and everyone kind of has similar things, right? Whether it's work, whether it's relationships, that they're something in their life is overwhelming and kind of overshadowing everything else. So for me, I've heard it before, I've seen it before, so I'm able to just kind of help you navigate that. So kind of just a trend that I've heard is that you take accountability, but then a similar thing happens. So like you acknowledge what the mistake is or what you're doing, but then it happens again, and then you tell me, hey, dude, I fucked up, blah blah blah. I'm gonna focus this week 110%, but then it happens again. So we have to put in a plan of action where it doesn't happen again. So after you get off of work, like, what apart from work, what else is draining your battery? What else is taking up your time?
All right. So let's see. Right now, well, again, let me tell you exactly then. Let me load up my schedule right quick so I could, you know what? If you're willing to help me, I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you, and I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, so for this week, since it is the 4th of July, I get out tomorrow like around 6 p.m. After 6 p.m., honestly, I am free because I usually go to the gym like around 8, so I'm free for the next 2 hours after that, and then maybe an hour I'll come back by maybe 9:30. I should be home.
Okay, so what you need to do is, it doesn't matter what your schedule looks like for the day. Every single day, you need to be able to find 1 hour where you dedicate just to drop shipping. So whether that's having to cut back a little bit on the gym, whatever it is, you have to figure out an hour a day where you just focus solely on the drop shipping, where you're not focusing on anything else, you're not getting distracted with anything else. You just have to focus on that. Just 1 hour, right? It's not anything crazy. 1 hour where you sit down and like, okay, these are the things I need to get done. I have to reach out to the supplier that will literally, or not the video ads that will literally take you 10, 15 minutes max. I have to create the website, okay? Then spend the rest of the 45 minutes just creating the website. After that hour is done, if you feel like if you need to get on with something else or you need to go to the gym or whatever the situation is, then close your laptop and then do whatever else you have to get done. But it doesn't like non-negotiable to yourself. You have to get at least 1 hour done per day. Now,
Got it.
you get that hour done and you're like, hey, you know what? I've still got gas in the tank. I'm still good to go. Then do another hour, right? But at a minimum, non-negotiable, an hour a day.
So my days off this week, just so it's clear with you, it's Wednesday and Thursday. So those are my 2 free days that I'll be dedicating to working on the required tasks in the roadmap that you laid out for me.
Yeah.
And if I'm able to start them any sooner, I won't hesitate to reach out to you.
Yeah, I would say the biggest takeaways right now are reach out to me at any point, right? It's not there's not going to be a point where I'm like, oh my god, this dude or anything. I mean, that's the point of me, right?
Yeah.
I'm here to help, and I understand that everybody has a different path, everybody has a different attention span, everybody has a different drive factor. I get that, right? So there's never going to be a point in time, I might be like, I might say something that's uncomfortable to hear, or I might say something that is just it comes across blunt, but just know that whatever I'm saying, it's only gonna help you, and I'm only
Yeah.
here to help you. So
Yeah.
I don't ever think that don't ever feel like I don't know if embarrassed is the right word or whatever the case is. Always reach out. I'm more than happy. Like that's why I'm here. That's the
Gotcha.
first. The
Gotcha.
second
Gotcha.
thing is you have to start timing yourself. So I don't know if maybe you're one of those people that take a long time to eat, right? So you get off of your shift and then you sit, you make some food, you sit with your Netflix or your phone or whatever the case is, and you just sit and eat and relax. You need to set times for yourself because, as mentioned, you have to do at least 1 hour per day. Now, for the days that you have off, Thursdays and what was the other day?
Wednesday.
Okay,
So
so Thursdays and
third
Wednesday.
and the 4th of July. Yeah.
Got it. So Thursdays and Wednesdays, you can spend more time. But at a minimum, it's an hour per day. The days you have off, you can spend obviously more time, as you should, right? And what I want you to do, and this is going to be a good accountability, is go to Google Calendar. Okay. So this needs to be either bookmarked or whatever the case is. You have to view this every single day. Okay. Now, the previous day, so right now it's obviously Sunday. So Monday, you need to pick out an hour of time way of you doing your drop shipping. So you said you're going off at 6:30 and you have about 2 hours until 8 or an hour and a half until 8 when you have to go to the gym. So if you get off at 6:30, say it takes you 30 minutes to get home, eat, change, whatever the case is. So from 7 all the way until 8 p.m. So the final minute you need to be working, right? 7:59, 59 seconds you need to be still working. And then as soon as it hits 8, then you can pack up and go to the gym. So this needs to be titled, basically just title it whatever you're going to be doing. So for example, you need to say, reach out to supplier, or it's not supplier, sorry, video guy.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Also add start Shopify store creation.
Do another one as well.
I would honestly just do it underneath the same one, but whatever's easier for you.
Okay.
Okay, and then we got to set a time to that.
Well, by Monday. All right.
And then unselect all day.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Good. I appreciate you, man. We're getting very specific. Let me see real quick.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then we should set that for 7 p.m. And from 7 to 8 p.m. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
7 to, well,
8. There we go. Perfect. So that's going to be blocked off in your time. And you got to do this every single day. So on Monday, you got to have a time picked out for Tuesday that you're going to sit for at least an hour and do the drop shipping stuff. And then again, if you have more time, if you feel like doing more work, you can do that, but minimum of an hour. And when you do that, and when you have that schedule and that process put in place, it's going to become second nature, where you don't have to, you know what I mean?
got it.
You have things planned out for the entire week. A lot of times we'll procrastinate on things and be like, oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You should just
I
go
understand
in
exactly.
day increments. And what you got to do is at the end of every day, screenshot your calendar so I can see what time you said you were going to work on whatever. And I want to say if you got it completed or not. So you have to be
Okay.
honest. Just say, hey, I got it completed, or no, I didn't get it completed. Doing that, it's gonna really help you out with time management and with getting stuff done. Now, after watching that call, there is literally no excuse for why you can't keep moving forward, putting one foot in front of the other, and I hope that the advice that I gave Abdiel is able to help you in some way. Now, if you are one of those people that are extremely motivated, willing to do whatever it takes, and you have an active income to support your business, but you just don't have a strategy or plan to start seeing success, I have something for you. I run a one-on-one mentoring program tailored specifically for dropshippers that have not seen their first success and need somebody to walk them through each step of finding a winning product, building a high converting product page, launching the ads, and much more. I want you to click the link in the description down below and schedule a free consultation call with myself, and we'd see if we'd be a good fit to start working together. See you in the call.